Hey guys, Mr. Poestyle here. Just a quick video. I originally intended on doing another gameplay video as today was my day off. But then I decided I didn't have time to do any videos. I had a lot of stuff I needed to get done on my day off. So I wasn't going to play any Atari or Intellivision or Nintendo, Super Nintendo today. But then the mail came. So mail call day, just a quick video to show you what I got. And there will be upcoming videos on at least one of these things. So here we go. eBay. I don't have my tripod set up, my microphone set up, so real quick here. Nice packaging, and the guy shrink wrapped it really well. But here we go. Our Atari 2600 Activision fix for the day is Kung Fu Master. And it's a game I've been meaning to get around to because I absolutely love Kung Fu on the NES. It was my first real game, along with the pack-in Super Mario Brothers in 1986 Christmas when I got my NES. So here we have Kung Fu Master. I will be playing this soon, probably alongside of Kung Fu itself for the NES. Okay, second package, last but not least. Look, it's pinkish purplish. Kind of matches my background in my garage studio. Yeah, studio. Limited run games. And they're a great company that brings a lot of old, or brings digital things that were released digital only, to physical media. This is the first time I've bought from them. I will be buying from them again when Zombies Ate My Neighbors comes out. And this is a game that I've actually bought 3 times now. And I know a lot of people look down on that double dipping, triple dipping. It's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Got this game from my PS3. It's like it's almost like a 16-bit beat 'em up. You know, there was a movie and everything, and then the game. The game was a lot of fun, and I played it with my kids back when it came out on the PS3, and they loved it. I loved it. I haven't had my PS3 hooked up for a few years. I'm pretty sure the game was still on there. I don't think I deleted it to make more room, but at one point, that's the problem with digital games. At one point, it was no longer available. They lost licensing or something like that. So, it came out again digitally this year for newer systems. PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One. Came out digital form again. So I bought it again, this time for the Switch. My son and I played through it a few times again and really loved it. But he asked if I would get the physical copy. So instead of getting it for the Switch, since I already have it digitally on there, I got it for the PS4, which when we will get a PS5. You know, we can play it on there, play it on our PS4, whatever. We have a digital copy now. Or physical copy, I should say. And this is great. I ordered it, I don't remember when, a few months back, 2, 3, 4 months. They got done with the PS4 physical. I didn't buy anything except for the bare bones. I didn't buy the super tiers that had 5,000 things that came with it. Just this, and this is more than enough. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, maybe I will do a higher tier. It all depends what they're going to give with it, because that's been one of my very favorite games since the Super Nintendo Genesis days. But Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, complete edition. And that's my mail. Actually, I should probably check and see if there's anything else. Yeah, there is something else here. They gave me a limited run trading card with it. That's pretty neat. I didn't remember that was even supposed to be in there. I guess it was. And then just their Club-O Fun magazine from Limited Run Games is also inside the package. So that's pretty neat. I'm excited to finally have a physical copy of that. Like I said, Kung Fu Master. I've already seen several videos on. a later release. I think 80, what was it for? I don't know, 80, was it 86 that Activision came out with it for the Atari? And it looks really good. Sounds pretty decent for an Atari game. Like I said, I think I'm going to wait to do a video on this, and maybe I'll just do a comparison with it and the NES release. Like I said, this Christmas will be, what, 35 years since 1986. That'll be appropriate. I got Kung Fu with my Nintendo Entertainment System on Christmas Day. I think I was in junior high, 7th grade of high school. Got it with my NES and Super Mario Brothers, and for the first few months, those were the only two games I played. And actually, Kung Fu was what attracted me first to it. I saw Kung Fu in the case and thought it looked awesome. The old picture of Thomas on there kicking on the black box game. So, I think that's when I'll do a video on this. Let me know, maybe I'll do a separate video sooner of just this game, and then I'll do the comparison or whatever in December. But thanks for watching, and we'll get another gameplay video out to you real soon. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Just a little side note here, if anybody knows where I can get me a copy of Kung Fu Master for my 7800 at a reasonable price. Reasonable price. Let me know, because I'm having no luck at all finding that, and I would really like to play that version as well on the actual hardware. If I have to, I'll emulate it, but yeah, I'd much rather play it on my actual 7800. So eBay right now has brought up nothing as far as a US version of Kung Fu Master for the Atari 7800. So let me know in the comments below if you know where I can snag one for a cool price. Thanks, guys. Yeah.